Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video, we're going to be checking out the new fishing resource from the Atomic Shop. I went ahead and grabbed it. It looked very interesting. So let's go ahead and go topside. You cannot build these in a shelter. Most resources are that way. I don't know of any resource that you can actually build in a shelter. And the other criteria is you do need water. Here it is. Still waiting on it to produce. I'm thinking it's going to be about every 10 minutes. Let me show you where it's located. Now, of course, if you just grabbed it, it's going to be under new. You can only put out one item per camp. If you can find a workshop with water, I think you can put it at it, but I don't really know of any. Later on, I'll also be testing out whether or not you can place these in toxic water. This is regular water. And then if you've already had it for a while and you're going to try to build it, you're going to go over to resources. Start at the top. You're going to go down till you see the candy machines. So this is the Nuka-Cola one, and there is the fish trap. It's right above the critter cooker, the toxic cooler, and the courier. Let me spell it. Curio cabinet. Now, if you don't want people grabbing stuff out of your fish trap, you can lock it. You're going to go into build mode, highlight the item, and then hit your left trigger. It'll bring up the different levels. Always go to the maximum, but you do need the gear, screw, springs, and steel to do so. Oh, we got our first one. Sunscreen. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Actually, I really want to grab it and look at it, but then I won't. It'll take long. I'm going to go ahead. It'll take 10 minutes longer to actually fill up the item. So that's what I'm going to wonder about. Also, I need to figure out if it's under food. So it was sunscreen. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So there you go. So this might be worthwhile resource to have in your camp, especially if you're going to be focusing on this fishing. Like I said, I'm going to go and do a test just to see if this item can be built in toxic water. I will check the comment section because that's where I'll put the notes of what I've been able to catch in the trap, how often, which it looks like it is 10 minutes, and what is the maximum capacity for the trap before you have to empty it if you get any more. Alright, so now I'm going to head up north. Let's see. Good spot. I think actually by crater. So I'm going to go head to crater. Stay outside, exterior. And I'm going to throw down a second camp. I'm not worried about building or anything. I'm just going to find some place where there's some toxic water. And then see if I can put the trap in the toxic water. Once that is done, I'll drop back the original camp so it can continue to collect the fish. So I'll try to conduct two tests. One will be, of course, the original location. What fish I get from there, if there's any different, and if I get anything in the toxic water area. Actually, let me get rid of some rads before I do this test. Let's see. Okay, this is a swimming area. I did want an area where I could actually set up a regular camp to do the test. I think I'm just going to plop it right here. So first thing I got to do is change up the tents. I'm going to drop Camp 14. And then I'm going to set it up right here. I believe I can. Yep, right on the dock. So there we go. And then quickly, I'm just going to see if I can drop that resource. Okay. If you see. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. Alright, I'm going to drop the old camp back in place. Because, yeah, we're going to conduct the main test there. So I'm going to return to that location. And I'll conduct a few more experiments while live streaming. And then, of course, the fishing notes and all the other will have to come in the comment section. Because it could take an hour or more, depending on how many fish the fish trap does hold. Alright, I have not been gone for 10 minutes. And if you're just joining this live stream once more, here is the first fish I caught from the fish trap. So it is considered a small fish. One good thing about fishes, they don't go bad. So that's one game. They are in the food and drink section when you do catch them. Alright, so let's see if we can actually build something on top. So we're going to go to floor decor. I don't think I actually have anything that's fish related, but let's see if I can get this toy truck to actually... Oh, yeah. Awesome. So you will be able to decorate on top. So it will lift the item up enough to where you can put other things on it. So that's good to know. Let me think if there's any other type of test. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and see if I can hit all... I'm just going to take a peek. I'm pretty sure that workshop is not by water. This one also has no water. Sidon... Yeah, it's not close enough. I don't think there's any that are... Oh, wait. What about this one? I don't have this location. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spend a couple minutes on this. What's the closest I got to this location? I'm going to go to Abbey Bunker. That's not too bad. And then I'm going to have to run all the way... Actually, no. Yeah, live stream, I have thoughts, but then I got to realize I have to claim the workshop, and that will take forever. So I'm going to scratch that idea. I'll just do a test off video for that. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and first see if I have enough points. No, I don't. I was going to see if I can go see if there was a tameable animal, but I'm not going to worry about it. I don't have the setup for taming. So let me go back to the camp one last time while I'm thinking of anything that I do need to test. Oh, I know. One thing I forgot to do is get a really good look at the fish trap. So let me pull it out of the water a little bit and move everything I put on top of it. That way we can see it in detail. Let's see. So you do, oh, let's do, can I just put it in partial water? Now see, normally that would be a bad spot to put a fishing trap, but what fish is going to come all the way up to the shore and then go in? So I don't think it really matters to be as realistic as you want. No, it doesn't need to be realistic. Okay, I'm going to go into camera mode and get a lot closer look at the trap. I was trying to put it on land so we can see a lot more detail of it. Oh, I forgot to look to see if there were any fish in there. Did they actually show the fish when they get trapped? I was thinking no. I was thinking this was all you saw. Good job on the rusting, though. Good job, Odessa. It looks great. It's like, is that wood? No. with my thinking, you wouldn't use wood because that would float. So it must be metal. At least that's my guess. Though the cage could be heavy enough to drag wood down. Does anybody know, are the bottom of these wood? To me, it looks like wood. But then it also looks like it's rusting. See if I can get a better light on it. Alright, I'll have to refer to an expert on fish traps. Are the bottoms metal or wood? Or can they be both? Put this back normal. Alright, let me stand beside it so you can get an idea of how big it is. I'm actually squatted next to it. So they're not very tall at all. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. I can't think of anything else to test. If I didn't cover something in testing, you could always throw it in the comments. I could always go test it for you before you buy. Again, I do these videos. Let me spend my atoms so you don't have to. By itself, this is 700 atoms. It was part of a bundle. I believe the bundle was 1,800 atoms. Alright, that's it for me. Deathclaw Girl out. Happy building, happy gaming. Check you later.